What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon, MLB DFS video. It is Thursday edition. This is your first look. It's a 3-game slate. It's a really weird day. Technically, it's a 2-game main slate, one early. We're still going to cover it. We're still going to look at it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Normally, we have more games than what we have here. But yeah, it's the trade deadline. Anything can happen. 3 games. Maybe that's why they did 3 games for the trade deadline, but let's kind of monitor the situation. It's subject to change, but I wanted to give you guys a first look into this 3-game slate. So what we're going to do is what we normally do. We've done 10,000 simulations in the background. There's not a ton to go over today, but we're going to go game by game. We're going to look at the pitchers and then batters at each position, or in each team. Usually about 3, but if there's a team maybe we like a little bit more, we'll add up to like 5 to 6 different batters to give you guys more options. After that, we're going to go over our matchup tool, which you can find all of this under the MLB tab, but we're going to go over all of the batters that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rating through 10,000 simulations. We do 20,000 simulations a day, but I wanted to give this to you guys here. After that, we are then going to do some of our make and bacon. So we are going to skip the pitches be crazy today, just because there's 3 games, not a ton to go over. So we will skip the pitches be crazy today, but we'll still give you our make and bacon where we look at some of the batters we like for certain bets for the day. We also, if you are new to the channel, we have giveaways every single day. We try to have 2 giveaways every single video, and here's how you can win. Absolutely free. You got to like this video, you got to be a subscriber to the channel, and you got to leave a comment. You do all 3 of those, and this video right here gets at least 50 likes. You will have a shot at a free week of FTA+. And that's every sport. So the current sports we offer, depending on when you watch this video, there's MLB every day, there's PGA on Thursdays, there's MMA on Saturdays, and there's NASCAR on Sunday. If this video gets a minimum of 100 likes, you will have a shot at a free week, or a free month of FTA+. 150 likes is a free year, 200 or more likes on this video, a chance at a lifetime pass. Second way to win, somewhere in the video there'll be a keyword or key phrase. Be on the lookout for it. Type it in and have your second shot. So we are going to see who the winner is from 2 days ago. If you guys join the free Discord down below, I mentioned that we didn't have power or internet for the majority of Wednesday, so that's why we didn't have a video out there. We had it was like 80-mile-an-hour straight line winds throughout the night. Yeah, it was crazy. I thought my house was going to blow over. So we didn't have a video on that, but we showed and we mentioned in the Discord as to why. So if you were curious, that is why. So this is from 2 days ago. Even if the keyword is in this right here, we're still going to re-roll it for the keyword. But in the video that we did post, we had 76 likes. So Brad Harmon, congratulations, Brad. You won. You know the drill. Please email me dfshelp1@gmail.com. Use the promo, or in the subject line, put you are the 729 video likes winner, and we will get you all set up for your free pass there. So if you guys have any questions about that, you want to check it out, you can go check out all the other videos that we have as well. So we had over 109, we had 109 likes on that video, almost 1,200 views. You guys killed it. So Brad, you won yourself a free month. Now, the key phrase was cheating or cheating Guardians or something like that, because Class A got caught doing whatever he was doing. But we're still going to re-roll it. You still have a 1 in 52 shot to win again with that comment. TS Paz, congratulations. There need to be investigated for what? Cheating what? They're not doing good right now. But you did win. Congratulations, you did win. This, I believe, is the first time you've won. This name does not sound familiar. So congratulations. Please email me dfshelp1@gmail.com. In the subject line, say you're the 729 keyword winner. And then let me know if you do have a username on our site. If you do not, I just need a username, email, and a password, and we will get you set up ASAP. So congratulations to both of the winners. Come back every video, like it, comment, and have just a shot to win yet again. So that being said, we are going to go over it. We have the 1 game early that we're going to use. We're going to use Outlier, and you can use it down below. The Yankees hosting Tampa Bay Rays. So we've got that game going on. And it is not part of the main slate. The main slate is 2 games, which is unfortunate. And it's not been 100% confirmed with the Rangers and Seattle as the pitchers, but it should be Kirby versus Kumar Rocker. It is their turn in the rotation. Now, again, being a trade deadline, I don't think either of them will get traded. I don't think they're going to be pushed back, but anything can happen. So once the news drops, anything like that, we will update our simulations. We'll update everything. So let's rock and roll. The first game of the day that we are going to cover, it is Ryan Pepiot versus Marcus Semien. So Pepiot comes in, obviously being in the same division, they face each other enough. Not a ton, but they do. Pepiot, 63 plate appearances, 22.2 K percentage, a 186 batting average against him. And then Marcus Stroman, 41 plate appearances, only 14.6 K percentage, a 333 batting average. Stroman does not face the Yankees this year. Ryan Pepiot is actually 0 for 2 against the Yankees this year. 4.36 earned runs per 9 in 10.1 innings. Strikeouts were low, 6.97, and his whip was up there at 1.35. So he just hasn't had their number. They're playing a little bit better baseball. They're stealing bases. They're getting on base. They're not exactly relying on the long ball as much. So if they can keep putting the balls in play, that's exactly what we're looking for here. So we look at these numbers. If we want to look at, let's look at Tampa Bay bats that have had success against Marcus Stroman in the past. Nick Fortes does have a home run. And that is it for success against them. But if we dig in and we look at against right-handed pitching this year, you can see they're pretty good. So if you're looking at that, some batters that I would look at in this one for Tampa Bay, I would look at Jonathan Arana batting .324 with 11 home runs. Junior Caminero batting .267 with 21 home runs. Yandy Diaz batting .291 with 11 home runs. I do not mind that at all. If we look at the ballpark factors for here, the wind is blowing in, but it's hot and humid, and it does have the best chance for home runs, 24% chance of home run. We're looking at the Yankees bats against Pepiot. Grisham has a home run and Bellinger has a home run. Now, Grisham's name has been thrown out there as a trade candidate. So is Jason Dominguez. So, we can go over these, but they may be traded by the time you watch this video. But if we are using some of these bats, I got to get Stanton in there. Against righties this year, batting .291 with 6 home runs. Jazz batting .247 with 17 home runs. Ryan McMahon is a cheaper option here, .225 batting average with 14 home runs. You got Trent Grisham batting .272 with 14 home runs. Cody Bellinger, .256 with 14 home runs. I like them as a stack here. I kind of like pretty much everyone in this lineup. I don't know if I'd go with Austin Wells or JC Escara, depending on which catcher. I've heard Escara's name be thrown out there for trade bait as well. So it's always something to look at. But I do like the Yankees here. Now, again, this is a channel where I'll let you know if I'm right or wrong. And we'll definitely see, but that's kind of where we're at here. Now, this would really throw a wrench in the cog here if this game right here has rain and they get rained out. It's in Cincy. The wind is blowing out to right field, 22% chance of home runs if the wind is not a factor, or if the rain is not a factor. So if this game gets canceled, then you've got one early game and then you got Texas Seattle, and that is it, which would be, it's a weird Thursday. I will admit it's very weird. But if we look at this, we got Andrew Abbott versus Carlos Carrasco. So Carrasco just got traded from the Yankees to the Braves a couple of days ago. Now he's already starting. He did struggle this year, and you can see he's done well in the minors. If you look at this, 2.23 ERA and 21 strikeouts to 3 walks over 32.1 frames in his last 5 starts. But if you look at him in the majors, 5.91 ERA, 2-2 record, 25 strikeouts. He last pitched for the Yankees on May 4th. I can't believe it's been almost 3 months since they sent him down, which is wild. And you can see he has not gone deep into the games. He went 5 innings there, 5 innings there. Now goes up against Cincy. Obviously, he has not faced Cincy this year. In his career, only 15 plate appearances, but a .429 batting average. And this is in Great American Small Park. I absolutely love Ellie De La Cruz and the Reds today. Contrarian, you could go Carrasco, but I don't see him going deep into this game if the rain holds off. And I do not trust it whatsoever. Then you got Andrew Abbott. 19 plate appearances against the Braves in his career, 36.8 K percentage, .263 batting average. Coming off a great start against Cincy at home, or against Tampa Bay at home. You look at his splits. He has faced Atlanta once this year. 5 innings, 4 hits allowed, 8 strikeouts, got 24.8, which is perfect. Now I'm curious, was that at home or was that in Atlanta? That was in Atlanta, May 6th. But then we look at his home and away splits. Home, he's got a 1.93 ERA. So if the rain holds off, he makes a lot of sense, especially if the Braves end up trading some of their pieces that do well against left-handed pitching. So we'll look at that. Now, Marcell Ozuna is a name that has been thrown out there for trades, so he definitely could be one. But let's just look at Braves bats against him. No one's had a home run. Against left-handed pitching, kind of so-so. Like, if I were to use, I'd be using Jerks and Profar. I don't think he could get traded, but I think he only signed like a 1-year contract, so it would make sense if they trade him because of how bad they are. But I like Profar if he's in there. I like Austin Riley against lefties. You guys know this. I like Matt Olson. A couple more. Drake Baldwin, 295 batting average with 3 home runs. I don't mind. Ozuna, but I think he probably gets traded. But 239 batting average with 3 home runs is what I'm looking at. Braves bats against Carrasco. Like I said, Cincy bats against Carrasco. 15 plate appearances, 429. So that could be like, yeah, it's 4 batters. Connor Joe is 3 for 8 with a double. Jake Fraley's 1 for 3 with a home run. Those are it. That's why the numbers are boosted up there. But then you can break it down. Against this year, if I'm taking bats, taking Ellie De La Cruz overall, he's hitting 282 with 18 bombs. He does hit right. He's better. I would take Ellie. I would be looking at TJ Friedel if he's in there. I think he's missed past couple of games. Let's see what he's out with news-wise. Oh, paternity. He should be back. He was on the paternity, so Friedel should be back. If he is back, I do like him with that dad energy there. So that's definitely one I would look at. Another one would be Austin Hayes. Love to take Austin Hayes here at home. 281 batting average with 10 home runs. But yeah, just a full Cincy stack is what I'd look at. Noel V. Marte is another one I'd look at. Spencer Steer. Probably, honestly, Trevino or Stevenson, depending on which catcher is starting there. I would look at those guys. That is definitely the two, or I'm more really on let's stack Cincy. But let's hold off for the weather. Not 100% sure exactly what's going to happen with this weather, but hopefully it holds off enough for us to get the game in. Hopefully it means that Cincy absolutely shoves. Then the final game, we got Texas at Seattle. It has not been confirmed yet that it is George Kirby and Kumar Rocker, but it is both their turn in the rotation. Like I said, I don't see them getting traded. Like, there's no way Seattle's trading anyone. Texas, you never know. But Kumar Rockers, they really haven't done a ton. That's the crazy thing. So if you look at George Kirby, coming off a fantastic start against the Angels, 26.1 fantasy points. So basically on DraftKings, you're looking for anywhere between 20 to 30 per pitcher since we get 2, and anywhere between 40 to 50 on FanDuel since we get 1. Bad start against Milwaukee, bad start against Detroit, really good start against Pittsburgh. He has not faced Texas this year. In his last 10 games, he's averaging 18.8, 3.45 ERA. When he pitches at home this year, he does have a 4.05 ERA, but it is better than away. But it is 4.05, so it is elevated ERA there. And Texas is crazy. You never know. I can never nail down what Texas offense is going to show up any given night, regardless of weather, opposing pitcher. It doesn't matter. They're just, sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're just, how did they win a couple of years ago? No idea. So if we look at this, Kumar Rocker comes in a 5.73 ERA. And this is where I'll tell you, this is where we're a little bit different. This is where I'll admit that where we're right or wrong. We did take Kumar Rocker against Atlanta because they struggle a little bit. He only went 4 innings, only gave up 3 earned runs, but had 5 strikeouts, but the 3 walks and 3 earned runs took the fantasy points down. He had 95 pitches into the 4th, so that's pretty much what happened. I mean, you can expect, for the most part, unless he gets lit up like he did against the Angels, 90-plus pitches. And Seattle does strike out. I think they strike out the 3rd most out of any team. So that's a plus. It just depends on if he's going to come in and do anything. He has faced Seattle twice this year. 9.1 innings total. 6 runs, 5 of them earned. 8 strikeouts. He's only averaging 9 fantasy points there. Like I said, I probably will not be playing this slate. 2-game night slate. It could be 1 if it gets rained out, which is crazy. But I wanted to bring you guys something to help you out. So pitching-wise, again, I mean, with 4 games, 4 teams, 2 games, maybe 1 that gets rained out, pretty much every pitcher is ready to rock and roll for you. If I'm looking at Seattle bats, Al Raleigh, my number 1. Josh Naylor would be my number 2. My number 3 is probably Randy Arozarena. If I'm going Texas bats, because let's say we think they're going to rock and they're going to absolutely dominate Kirby here, Corey Seager's my 1. Marcus Simeon's probably my 2. Adolis Garcia is probably my 3. We want a couple other ones. And again, some of these could get traded. Josh Young is another one. Maybe we look at Josh Smith as well for a full stack there. So that being said, that is it. There's not a ton to go over today. You should have seen my face when I went through to get ready to do the video and I saw there's 3 games on the slate, or 3 games for the day. Just crazy. It's weird. It's very weird for a Thursday. Usually, you have like 5 to 7, but 3 is wild. Kind of wild. So yeah, there you go. That is what we have. Now we're going to go over our matchup tool. These are all the batters that have a 10 out of 10 matchup rating. As you can imagine, there's not a ton today. Spencer Steer's number 1, Yandy Diaz is number 2, and Jonathan Aranda is number 3. I will add in there that I will have a lot of exposure to Elly De La Cruz. A full Yankee stack, so Cody Bellinger, Jazz, Jason Dominguez if he does not get traded, Ryan McMahon. Cincy, I would look at Spencer Steer, Elly De La Cruz, Will Benson, Gavin Lux, Noel V. Marte, maybe Matt McLain as well. So again, not a ton to go there. And then we're going to do our bases. So what we do here, this is making bacon. What we look in here is we look to see some of the batters we like to get 1+ hit, or a different bet, 1+ hit, run, or RBI, or 2+ bases, stuff like that. Not a ton today, but again, the biggest ballpark, Braves at the Reds, 29. It's like if the wind keeps going out and the rain holds off, it could be in store for a great game. So I love Elly De La Cruz today to get you 2+ bases. Number 2 is Yandy Diaz. Number 3 is Jonathan Aranda. 4 is Junior Caminero. 5 is Cody Bellinger. 6 is Trent Grisham. 7 is Spencer Steer. 8 is Josh Lowe. 9 is Giancarlo Stanton. And finally, 10 is Marcell Ozuna if he does not get traded. So there you have it. And then some pitchers for strikeouts. I'm not doing much today, but if we're looking at some, Ryan Pepio, 5+ strikeouts against the Yankees if he doesn't get lit up. Andrew Abbott against the Braves, 4+, maybe 5+ strikeouts. Marcus Stroman, honestly, the line right now is 2.5. So if you get 3+ strikeouts for him, I do not mind that either. So there you have it. That is a really weird Thursday slate for 3 games. Hopefully it's a very busy trade deadline for your team. The keyword of the day is trade or traded. So let me know. What is first off, your comment, use the word trade, but tell us what your team is and what trade you think they should do or bring to your team before the deadline. Let's have a fantastic Thursday. Good luck. As always, let's bring home some bacon. Peace.